Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Axcess Easy Editor. First, go and check your email. There you'll find an email from us that will have a link to the page I'm on now, as well as your temporary password. Once you get to this page, type in your email address and then the temporary password that you were assigned. I actually have already changed my password, so my screen's going to be a little bit different than yours. You'll actually come in on this screen here, and it will ask you to, it'll have a little pop-up box that asks you to change your password. Once you change your password, you'll be able to see here you can change it again, you can change your email, or you can change your name. Next, you click on My Site. This is going to bring you to your statistics dashboard. If you scroll down over here, you can see these are your page views, and then these are some of the top pages for the month, search terms, and referring sites. You can click on comments here, and this will show you any comments that you have if you have a blog. And then you can click on form entries, and this here will be if you have a form on your page, which most of you do. If you don't get those entries to your email, maybe they go to your spam, you can go here and be able to check all of the entries that people have submitted, and you can click on them and you can view, what they say. Another thing that you can do is you can export your data. So let's say that you have someone else that handles all of the communications, but you just handle the technical part of the website. You can export this, send it over to your communications department, and they can take care of that part for you. Okay, so now I'm actually going to carry you into the actual editing dashboard. So you click on Edit Site, and this is going to be where you can add, edit, take away, do anything additional to your site that you need to. So first I'm going to go over kind of the tools that most clients are most interested in using. And it's going to be, this little box here is going to be the main area for things that you're going to want to do. This is your title, your text, image, gallery, slideshow, a map, contact form, and some coding, but you will probably never use the embed code. For some of you, if this is your first time logging into the editor, you may actually have a little pop-up screen here in the middle, and you can go through that and it'll show you a couple of little tips on how to do the new columns. But for the time being, mine didn't come up because I've already been in this several times. Just click next through it and then catch up with the video. So here's some more things down through here that you may use. This is the structure. You will probably use the dividers and the spacers. You won't use the search box, and you probably won't use buttons. Down here is your media area. This is for videos, audio, documents, YouTube, Flash, and file. Again, probably not something you'll use a whole lot. And then down here is some block quotes, social icons, survey, RSVP form, and a feed reader. Again, you may or may not use those. If you decide to use those more advanced features that we don't go over here, you can always send us in an email for a request on me to go over how to use a certain item. In this particular video, I'm only going to go over the basics. So let's go ahead and get started showing you how to add some of the basic stuff and edit some basic things. So first off, let's say that you want to change this to just say Axcess Web Tech. To change the title, all you do is click in here. I'm going to highlight it and erase it. You can go through and just erase individual letters if you want to, and then type in Axcess Web Tech, and then click somewhere else, and that's done. If you want to edit something within here, you just click within here, and you're able to take anything away, add, whatever you need to do. If you want to change this photo here, of course, I've changed it several times, showing some demos. You just click on the photo. It'll show up here. You click on this here where it says replace image. It'll bring you here. Click upload photo from your computer. and it'll bring you into your files. So I'm just going to click a random photo for now to upload, and there you are. So that's how you edit those basic things there. If you wanted to edit your slideshow, you just click Edit Slideshow. Here you're able to add slides, same way we did before. I'm not going to add anything now, but you just click on it and then do Open. You can exit, to do the little X to make slides go away, and every time you do it, just do Save, and it'll bring you right back out here. Now let's go over how to add some elements onto your page. First, we're going to add a title. All you do is click it, drag it, and drop it. And you see how this went into that column? I actually want it to go below it, so it's in its own little area. So I just drag it below it. And then type in what you want your title to be. Next, I'm going to add some text. I want it to go right underneath there. And now I want to add an image. I want my image to line up with my text. So I get it to where I see this little square and drop it. Now it's going to line up next to my text here. To add an image, you just click here, upload from your computer, and I'm going to click another random photo on here, and it's added. So let's say that you wanted to add a whole new page. So you see we have our pages up here. If we want to edit any of those, we just click on them to go to them. But I want to add a new page. So some of you, this may not be turned on, but all you have to do is just email us and let us know you want to add new pages, and we'll turn this feature on for you. So you click on Pages, click Add Page. You can do a blog page, standard page, external link, but the most common is going to be just a standard page. You'll see it's going to show up at the bottom here, and I'm just going to name my page New Page. Scroll down and click Save and Edit. So now it's going to pull up my new page. So on this page, I'm going to show you some of the different elements I haven't gone over yet. So first, let me show you how to add a photo gallery. You get a gallery, drag and drop over. It's going to show one single image here. Click on that image, upload gallery photos, and I'm going to go through and mark some of the photos that I want to add. Then press Open, and you'll see those photos load up right there. When you're actually on the live web page, you're able to click these photos and they pull up larger, and you can scroll through them. So next, let's add, let's divide this off and add a slideshow below it. So I'm going to take my divider bar, drag and drop it. See, it's going to show me a little divider there. I go back up to my slideshow, drag and drop it right here. You're able to choose a couple of different slideshow styles. I personally like the thumbnails on bottom, so I'm going to click it and click Continue. Now I want to upload photos from my computer. click the ones I want to upload and click open. Now, if I want to add more, I click add photos. If I'm ready for it to be on my web page, I can click save. But before I do that, let me show you can rearrange these. So if I want that one to go first, I put it over here in front. I want this one to go here. No, it's not cooperating. There we go. And then press save. So now you'll see I have my slideshow here. I can click through it. And it shows my images. So let's say that I don't like this photo gallery here. I can just exit and delete it. Let's go back over some of the basic things I taught you in the beginning. Drag over title. And I'm going to write, this is my slideshow. Do some text in here. And let's say this time we want to put an image, but we don't want it to go right beside the text. We're going to put it on this side and make its own little column. You just drag it right over there. Click, click. And you can add your image. You can always just move this image if you don't like it there. We can move it under here. We can move it right next to that. Or let's say we want to do some columns that have 3 different images. We do one here, grab another one, go next to it. Now you have 3 columns, all with images. You can add titles above them. And that's a great way to show off a couple of products or services that you have. So everything's pretty simple. Once you get in here and you play around a little bit, it gets easier. Trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, one thing that I didn't show you how to use is the spacer. It's a lot like the divider, but it shows you a little more space between things, and you don't actually see the line. The line's not there like the divider. So right now you see this little dotted line, but once the website's live, you won't see that. So here's the divider and there's the spacer. That shows you the difference between those two. So let's say that this is my practice page and I don't want anyone to see it. Or maybe this page is a page I use for my July specials and I run them once a year. So I don't want to get rid of all this information, but I don't want people to see this page in December. I can actually go up to Pages, go down, and this is the page I'm on. I can hide that page in the navigation menu so you won't see it. So now when I go back to build, you don't see that page anymore. However, it's still in the back end of things, so if I decide that I want to bring it back up next July, I can do that. And you may have several of those. So that's kind of the basic overview of all of the different things that this editor can do. One thing I always tell my clients is don't worry, you won't break your website. The worst thing you can do is post a picture you don't like or write something that you don't like. We've turned off all of the coding elements and the back end, so you can't get in and actually take your website down or really mess something up. And all the stuff I've done today, no one can actually see it live until I want them to see it. So let's say I just really want to work on my website all day and I'm playing with this. No one can see that until I press publish. Once I press publish, everything that I've done is live and out there for everyone to see. So each time you add something to your website, make sure you press publish if you want people to actually see it. If you have any questions regarding the editor, you can always send us an email over to support@axcesswebtech.com, and we'll be able to answer any questions or maybe send you out some additional videos to further explain some of the things that you are unsure of. We also offer change maintenance packages. So if you have regular changes that need to be done and you want to purchase one of those packages rather than doing it yourself, just let us know and we can change your package accordingly. Those usually start around $75 a month, and it includes the changes that you will need to be made. Any other changes, are $75 an hour. So it's really good to be able to take advantage of the editor and make these small changes yourself. We are always available for additional training and resources and to help you out as much as you need help with. So hopefully this video showed you some great tools. If you have any more questions, just send us an email or give us a call.